Twin flame separation is one of the most heart-wrenching and soul-shaking experiences we can endure. The emotional turmoil, the relentless search for answers, and the deep, unshakable longing. Does this resonate with you? You may feel lost, questioning whether reunion is truly possible, or even wondering if the connection was real to begin with. But what if we told you that everything you're going through has a purpose, and that there is a clear, proven path to finally breaking free from the cycle of separation? In today's video, we won't just share theories or vague advice. We will reveal the exact steps that have helped thousands reunite with their twin flames. Through real-life examples, you'll gain insight into what genuinely works, cutting through the confusion and misinformation that often surround twin flame connections. This isn't just another discussion filled with speculation and wishful thinking. This is real, tested knowledge backed by actual results. Many so-called twin flame coaches offer conflicting guidance, leaving you more lost than when you started. But here's the truth. Words mean nothing without evidence. We don't just talk about twin flame union. We make it happen. By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of what it takes to finally bridge the gap between you and your twin flame, once and for all. If you've been searching for real answers, stay with us until the end, because what you're about to learn could change your journey forever. Are you ready to unlock the truth about twin flame reunion? Let's begin. Number 1. Understanding the terminology. Before delving into the ways to end twin flame separation, it is crucial to first clarify what these terms truly mean. When I first encountered my twin flame, I found myself immersed in a community that frequently used terms like separation, union, detachment, divine masculine, divine feminine, push-pull dynamics, and more. At the time, I assumed that separation and union were simply relationship statuses. Either I was with my twin flame, or I was not. However, as I deepened my understanding, I realized that these terms carry a much deeper significance beyond conventional relationship labels. Separation and union are not just about physical proximity or romantic involvement. Instead, they represent profound internal states of consciousness, stages of personal and spiritual evolution that reflect our inner alignment, healing, and growth. The twin flame journey is often misunderstood as an external chase between two people, but in reality, it is an intricate process of self-discovery and energetic balance. Understanding this distinction is key to navigating the journey with greater clarity and purpose. Moreover, these terms did not originate solely from the twin flame community. Their roots trace back to psychological and spiritual philosophies that have been explored for centuries. Concepts like detachment, divine energies, and the push-pull dynamic are deeply intertwined with universal spiritual principles, shadow work, and the psychology of human relationships. Recognizing these origins allows us to see the journey in a new light, shifting our perception from a narrative of longing and struggle to one of transformation and self-mastery. By gaining a deeper awareness of what these terms truly signify, we empower ourselves to move through the twin flame experience with greater wisdom. Instead of feeling trapped by the illusion of separation, we begin to see it as an opportunity for healing, growth, and ultimately, inner union, the true key to manifesting harmony with our divine counterpart. Now that we've uncovered the true meaning behind these terms, you might find yourself looking at your twin flame journey from a new perspective. Understanding that separation is not just a physical state, but an internal process can shift the way you approach your healing and growth. But what does this realization mean for your next steps? How can you use this awareness to navigate the journey with more clarity and peace? We'll explore that next. Before we continue, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Has this new understanding changed the way you see your twin flame connection? Let me know in the comments, or if this resonates with you, type, "I embrace my journey with clarity," to affirm your growth and inner wisdom. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like this video. It helps us continue sharing insights with the twin flame community. Number 2. Scientific and psychological backing. Let's take a step into the academic world to understand this from a scholarly perspective. A psychology student, likely pursuing her doctoral research, published a rigorously peer-reviewed paper in the esteemed Frontiers Journal of Psychology. Her work makes a bold, yet necessary appeal to the psychological community, urging them to acknowledge and study spontaneous spiritual awakenings with the depth and seriousness they deserve. This alone is a remarkable development, as it signals a shift in mainstream psychology toward recognizing the profound experiences that many spiritual seekers report. What makes her research even more fascinating is her deliberate use of the term union, but in a way that transcends its usual twin flame context. Instead of defining union as a mere relationship status between two people, she presents it as something far more profound, a state of consciousness, a shift in awareness that dissolves the illusion of separation. This distinction is critical because it challenges the common misconception that union is solely about romantic reunion with one's twin flame. Instead, it suggests that union is an inner transformation, a realization of oneness that exists beyond the physical realm. This perspective is not just an isolated academic viewpoint. It aligns with the wisdom of some of the most revered spiritual teachers in modern history. Think of Ram Dass, Eckhart Tolle, Alan Watts, and Paramahansa Yogananda, figures whose teachings have shaped the spiritual journeys of countless seekers worldwide. These enlightened masters frequently emphasize the idea of separateness, the illusion created by the mind that makes us believe we are distinct, disconnected beings. In reality, they teach, this illusion is what keeps us from realizing our inherent unity with all that is. What's particularly compelling is that these insights are not coming from twin flame coaches on YouTube, but from globally recognized spiritual luminaries whose teachings have stood the test of time. Their collective wisdom reinforces the idea that union is not about external validation or attachment to another person. It is about awakening to the deeper reality of oneness. This means that true spiritual awakening, whether in the context of twin flames or personal enlightenment, is not about finding something outside of ourselves, but rather about remembering who we already are. Number 3. The true nature of twin flames. From this point forward, I will refer to twin flames as simultaneous incarnation, SI. This term more accurately captures the reality of the phenomenon as it reflects a deeper truth. Twin flames are not two separate souls destined to find each other, but rather one soul experiencing dual embodiment in two physical forms. This is not just a romanticized or mystical idea. It is a profound spiritual reality that, like everything else in the universe, follows specific principles and laws. The encounter with your twin flame is not an ordinary connection. It is a catalyst for profound spiritual transformation. Many describe it as a forced awakening, an experience so intense that it shakes the very foundations of your perception. It can feel overwhelming, even destabilizing. Some may even question their own sanity. But this is not a psychological disorder or a delusion. What you are experiencing is the breakdown of the ego mind, the unraveling of the illusions that have long dictated your sense of identity. The mind resists this process because it is designed to cling to separation and self-preservation. But the soul knows the truth. You are not separate, and you never have been. When I speak of union, I am not referring to a relationship status or the external coming together of two individuals. True union is an experience of oneness with ultimate reality. It's not just about merging with your twin flame, It is about merging with everything. It is the state in which all perceived boundaries dissolve, where love is no longer a feeling directed towards someone, but the very essence of existence itself. Importantly, this is not a mental state that can be achieved through effort, discipline, or external validation. It is not a goal to be reached, but a recognition of what has always been. The soul does not strive for union, it simply remembers it. The moment you transcend the conditioned limitations of the mind, you realize that union was never something to be attained. It was your natural state all along. Imagine standing before a vast ocean at sunrise. The waves roll in and out, seemingly distinct, yet each one is inseparable from the water itself. You might try to grasp a single wave, to claim it as its own entity, but the moment you do, it merges back into the sea. This is the nature of simultaneous incarnation. The two physical embodiments, what we traditionally call twin flames, are like individual waves, appearing separate on the surface, yet always part of the same vast, infinite ocean of consciousness. The illusion of separateness exists only at the level of perception. Now consider what happens when you first encounter your twin flame. It is as if you suddenly recognize a wave that feels uncannily familiar, one that moves in perfect resonance with your own. The moment of recognition is electrifying, unsettling, even disorienting, because it disrupts the illusion that you have always been a single, isolated entity. This is why the experience can feel overwhelming. It is not just about meeting another person, but about coming face to face with yourself in a way that is undeniable. The ego resists this realization because it thrives on distinction and identity, but the soul sees only unity. Union, then, is like diving beneath the waves, where the surface divisions disappear, and all that remains is the boundless depth of the ocean. It is not something to be achieved, but something to realize. Just as the ocean has never been truly divided, neither has your soul. And just as the waves naturally return to the sea, so too does the journey of twin flames lead not to attachment, but to the remembrance of oneness. Number 4. The role of healing in twin flame fornies. Many twin flame coaches promote healing as a prerequisite for reuniting with your twin flame. They emphasize the need to clear emotional wounds, overcome past traumas, and raise your vibration in order to attract your counterpart back into your life. While healing can undoubtedly support personal growth and emotional well-being, it is not the ultimate key to ending twin flame separation. Renowned spiritual teachers like Eckhart Tolle, Rupert Spira, and Ram Dass remind us that true spiritual awakening does not depend on healing, it transcends it. Healing helps to release attachments, pain, and limiting beliefs. But the journey to twin flame union is not about fixing yourself. It is about awakening to the truth of who you are, beyond the mind's illusions. Your twin flame is not a separate individual whom you need to find, chase, or bring back into your reality. The core essence of the twin flame journey is realizing that you and your twin flame are one soul, expressed in two physical forms, but never truly apart. The illusion of separation exists only within the conditioned mind, which clings to the belief that love must be pursued externally. Many people fall into the trap of obsessing over how to attract their twin flame back, unknowingly reinforcing the very separation they long to dissolve. The more you chase, the more your mind solidifies the idea that your twin flame is something external, something outside of you. This keeps you locked in a cycle of longing and distance. The real path to twin flame union lies in soul alignment. When you shift your focus inward, quiet the restless mind, and embody your soul's natural state of wholeness, you no longer operate from a place of lack or need. You awaken to the realization that separation is an illusion, and in that recognition, union is already present. It is not something to be attained, but something to be remembered. Number 5. The true meaning of union. Union is not about rekindling a romantic relationship with your twin flame or orchestrating a reunion in the physical sense. It goes far beyond the external and touches the deepest truth of existence: oneness beyond the limitations of the mind. The mind, conditioned by past experiences and societal beliefs, perceives duality, creating the illusion of separation. However, the soul exists in an unbroken state of unity. To transcend the illusion of separation, you must realize that there is no distinct you and them. There is only one essence, one soul expressing itself through different forms. True union is not something to be chased or achieved. It is something to be remembered. It unfolds naturally when you shift your awareness away from the mind's attachments and into the present moment, where the soul's truth is revealed. This is why I always encourage seekers to read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, widely regarded as the modern-day Buddha. His teachings perfectly align with the twin flame journey because they emphasize the dissolution of the egoic mind, the root of all perceived separation. If you desire to experience true union, you must be willing to move beyond thoughts, emotions, and the need for specific outcomes. Union is not about external validation, nor is it dependent on whether your twin flame is physically present in your life. It is about fully embodying your soul's natural state, one of pure presence, acceptance, and wholeness. When you no longer seek completion outside of yourself, you realize that union has been within you all along. If you've made it this far, it's clear that you're deeply committed to understanding the true essence of twin flame union. This journey isn't about chasing or waiting. It's about awakening to the oneness that has always existed within you. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you experienced moments of deep inner alignment where separation felt like an illusion? Share your story in the comments below, and let's create a space of support and insight for one another. Or, if you just want to affirm your journey, type "Union is already within me" in the comments as a powerful reminder that true union starts from within. Your words may inspire someone else on this path. Number 6. Free resources for your twin flame journey. Are you seeking deeper clarity and guidance on your twin flame journey? Understanding this unique connection can be both enlightening and challenging, but you don't have to navigate it alone. To support you on this path, I offer a range of free resources that provide valuable insights, practical knowledge, and answers to some of the most pressing questions about twin flames. These resources are easily accessible in the description of all my videos and are designed to help you grasp the real mechanics of this profound connection. To start, you can explore a video explaining the origin of twin flame terminology within the spiritual community. Many people use the term twin flame without fully understanding its origins or how its meaning has evolved over time. This video delves into its historical background, clarifying common misconceptions and offering a more authentic perspective on what being a twin flame truly means. For those who want to go deeper into the science behind twin flames, I have curated a special twin flame science playlist that explores key concepts such as simultaneous incarnation and the energetic mechanics of twin flame union. This playlist is particularly helpful if you're looking to distinguish between spiritual truth and misleading myths surrounding twin flames. If you have lingering questions or uncertainties, my True Twin Flame Teachings playlist is a must-watch. This series covers nearly every major question that arises on this journey, including topics like twin flame separation, mirroring, the nature of union, and how to handle the intense emotional and spiritual experiences that often accompany this path. Whether you're seeking reassurance or practical wisdom, these teachings can offer the clarity you need. One of the most challenging aspects of the twin flame journey is the period of separation, which can feel confusing and overwhelming. To help you navigate this, I offer a free masterclass on how to stop twin flame separation. This class provides essential insights into why separation happens and how you can shift your energy to dissolve it. By understanding the true energetic dynamic at play, you can move beyond suffering and realign with your highest path toward union. While these free resources will equip you with a strong foundation, I also offer personalized coaching for those who need deeper, one-on-one guidance. Through my website, New World All-Star, I provide coaching sessions based on the real mechanics of twin flame union, offering direct support tailored to your unique journey. If you're feeling stuck or uncertain about your next steps, these sessions can help you break free from common struggles and accelerate your progress toward true energetic alignment. No matter where you are on your twin flame path, these resources are here to support and empower you. Take advantage of them today and move forward with greater confidence, clarity, and understanding. Awakening to the truth of your twin flame journey is the key to dissolving the illusion of separation once and for all. This path is not about chasing, fixing, or endlessly searching for external answers. It's not about trying to control the connection or waiting for your twin flame to change. Instead, it's about recognizing that union has always been within you, because your twin flame is not separate from you. The idea of separation is only a product of the mind, and the moment you stop identifying with the mind and align with your soul, everything shifts. True union is not a relationship status or an outcome to achieve. It is a state of being. When you embody your highest truth and step into the fullness of your soul, your twin flame will naturally align with you. Not because you made it happen, but because it was always meant to be. The love you seek is already within you. The moment you awaken to this reality, the illusion of separation dissolves and you step into the unbreakable connection that has always existed at the core of your being. Now, I invite you to affirm this awakening by leaving a comment below. I am awakened. Let this be a powerful declaration of your truth, a sign that you are stepping into alignment with your divine path. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to like this video, share it with others who need this clarity, and continue your journey by watching the next video on the screen. Your path to union has always been within you. Are you ready to fully embrace it?